we've got all these fancy girls. And I just did my calculations, and we've got does that are ranging from like 5.5 to 6.5 weeks pregnant. Probably won't be seeing a ton of big bellies yet, but they have definitely had an increase in their appetite. They have been eating like crazy. I haven't noticed anybody go back into heat. Obviously, there's still a chance that miscarriage could happen, or that they just didn't catch the first time, but they all would have cycled again within the same week, and I would have noticed some heat behavior, unless there was just one, and I missed it somehow. But I'm going to be erring on the positive note and assuming that everybody's bred. I will keep an eye on things just to make sure I didn't miss anybody. If I notice any behavior that's looking like they need to be bred again, then we will deal with that when it comes. Miss Rebel over there just hit her like 24 days in her cycle since she's been bred. She's a little chatty today, but we were gone when she would have hit that 17 to 21 day mark, so I'm not really sure if she cycled again or not, or if she's pregnant, so it'll be a wait and see situation. Hey girl! Hello everybody, and welcome back to Little Troyer Farm. We have some improvement in one area, and that is the fact that these trenches where we buried water line for automatic waterers are all leveled out. A much better job than what I was accomplishing with the tractor, so thanks to my hubby for being handy. We've been having some discussions the last couple days about tractor versus skid steer, and the tractor's not ours, it's actually my mother-in-law's. We've just been using it for the last, I don't even know, probably 2 or 3 years. We've been thinking about when it comes time to buying our own equipment, what are we going to buy? Are we going to buy a tractor? Are we going to buy a skid steer? And if our life is similar to what it looks like right now, I think that we would be buying a skid steer. There's just so many more things that you can do with it. You can maneuver in smaller spaces. Like in here, the trenches are still existent. Look at all the goats all snuggled together. So cute. It's a chilly, chilly day. Winter is coming. No real snow in the forecast yet, but we are busy prepping for the winter days. Hey girlies, you act like you're so hungry, but you're so fat. Hey? Anyways, I'm gonna tootle around and feed everybody, go check on everybody. The goats need their lice treatment again, so I did that 2 weeks ago, and then 2 weeks later you do it again, just in case any eggs hatched, just to make sure that you get a complete die-off. Nobody's been looking overly itchy, so that's good. I'm not that worried about lice, other than just, it's uncomfortable. It's itchy for them because they're biting lice. Sucking lice can give them anemia, and that's not good, but these are just little biting lice, and as winter comes and they're, snuggling up close to each other and living in close proximity, then they have an increased chance of getting lice. So I've already decided that I'm going to treat them periodically through the winter, just to stay us on top of it. And everybody looks pretty plump and happy. Hey you guys, even though your feeder is empty, your cheeks are full of cud. Yep, look at Reba, she is just passed out. You guys are so cute. She says, "Excuse me, I'm just gonna lay down right here." Look at Miss Reba. Aw, so sleepy. That sunshine sure feels good. Everybody's looking lazy today. Hey, you guys so lazy? Oh my. All right, let's get busy. Okay, well, I was trying to find my staple, like construction stapler, so I could tack up some tarp on the inside of the goat's shelter, but for the life of me, I can't find it. Nope. That will be a husband question, because he said it was in the camping trailer, but it's not in there. Found a bunch of other stuff didn't know that I'd been missing, but well, I feel like that's the story of our life, is that we don't really have a very good system for most of the things that we own. Not very many things and tools have a designated place to be. We don't have like a work shed necessarily that's mouse proof or anything. We just have that wood shed. But the door is broken off of it, so that needs to be fixed. Our one storage shed also needs to be fixed because it's got a cat-sized hole in the wall, and so I can't store certain things in there because it's not mouse proofed. So it's just one of those things where one of the things that we need to get figured out so we're not so slobbish, if you know what I mean. Miss Breeze. Oh, Ladybug, were you having a nap? Why'd you lay down right in the manure? That's yucky. Hi, Breeze. Oh, right away we're gonna go for a nurse. Hey, you guys are still munching on your hay from this morning. That's good. You guys need some hoof trims today. Huh? You have like a very far away look in your eyes. Are you doing so good? Oh, that's probably why you've got a faraway look in your eyes. This little tyke right here, busy having a drink. Aside from being muddy and disgusting, she's growing really well. Hey, Raven, you're doing pretty good too. You have to concentrate, hey? You know it's not your baby, but you're just so patient with her. You are. You're a rock star, you know that? You're a good girl. Yeah. Good girl. Ladybug. Hi. You gonna come see us over here? Hey? Come here. I know we woke you up from your snooze. She's been so busy just being a real horse that now she's like what I would consider a normal horse. Normal personality, not quite so in your pocket and in your face, because, you know, she associated us with food and, you know, the hunger and demand of food. And so now she's so much more content with just being an animal, which I know everybody's muddy because it is mud season. This is our property especially is kind of gross because it's got a lot of peat moss in it, and so it doesn't drain overly well. Grace is just on the other side of the corral. So everybody's just dirty. And of course, because Ladybug's a foal, she spends a lot of time laying down. This is probably one of the drier areas, but it's still not even that great. Let's take a good look at your legs. Yeah, it's not that bad. Whoa, Boop. Hi. Wow, don't eat the... No, you can't eat that. I know you want to, but you can't eat that. So sometimes when she walks, it looks like that leg is a little bit more crooked. But I think that it's actually doing pretty well. Hey, girl. Oh, did we find a scratchy spot? Find a scratchy spot? Yeah, you're so sweet. She's shedding out around her eyes. It's so funny. Hi. I know. No nibbles. We still have to have good manners, okay? Oh, big shake. Ooh. You're so cute. Even if you are right in my face. Right? So cute. Do we look at the legs again? Except you're kind of cockeyed because you're not standing proper. Yeah. How are you? Oh, you see my knee? Let's not take a nibble out of there. Alright, can we see her legs? Oh, I'm in a bad spot. I'm going to fall over backwards. Yeah, it's not bad. Like, the knee is much better, and I think with corrective hoof trimming, she should be alright. She's still growing. Nothing's fused yet, so I think she's still got some time to correct that, you know, twist. No, my knee is not food. She's here trying to take a chomp out of me. What my concern is she walks on this inside part. That's kind of what goes down first. Hey, no nibbles. So I think with maybe trimming or even filing, rasping the toe and the outside of her hoof is going to help level that out, just because she's naturally wearing down the inside of her hoof there. Oh my, we have friends. Hey? So that's what she's looking like currently. I know it's been a long while since we've really spent a whole lot of time out here. Hey, honey? But you're doing good, despite the fact that you look like you're, you know, filthy, because you are filthy. You are. But doesn't take away your cuteness. Whoa, you're going to knock me right into the puddle. Hey, no nibbles. That's not nice. That's my jacket. Hey, oh, you're going to be a turd, hey? I can't wait to see how fluffy she's going to be this winter. Ooh, do we find a scratchy spot? Ooh, we like the scratchy spot? Ooh, so nice. Yeah. So much fun to just be a baby. Okay, I'm going to give everybody a quick dose of this. I am obviously not actually weighing them. I'm just kind of doing a rough guess of how much I think that they weigh. And then this stuff is off-label for goats, so I can't technically tell you to use it. But I use 1 cc per 25 pounds. And I just put it right along the skin, along their spine. I just spread the hair and do a couple dots along their spine. And then that's it. So we'll see if we can get a tame one to come join us. The nice stuff about this is that, or the nice thing about this is that it doesn't have a milk withdrawal time. Not that that matters right now anyways, but when I am milking, it's okay to use this because it's not gonna hurt anything with the milk. Come here. Oh. Bambi, why is it that all of a sudden when I want to do something with you, you don't want the attention? She's like the friendliest goat I have. Alright, well, somebody else can go then. Sage, why are you giving me the hard side eye, huh? All the goats are giving me the... Oh, excuse me. No. They're all being a pain. No, Reba. I would really like to collar train these guys a little bit better. Alright, so I'm just... No, don't be a brat. No. See, it's not that bad. I promise, it doesn't hurt them. It's like getting a little scratchy on the back, but because nobody's milking right now, I'm also not really handling them a ton. So they're a little bit like, leave me alone. Or maybe they're just moody because they're pregnant. I honestly... At this point, it's anybody's guess, so. You behave. There we go. Oh. My hands are not working very good, apparently. I cheated, and I used grain because there's 3 that are a little bit skittish on a good day, so, yeah, I wasn't about to chase them around the pen because that's a waste of time when they'll stand still with a little bit of grain. So everybody's fighting over a little bit of grain that they got. Okay, so my hubby came outside. It's a Saturday, by the way. And so he said, hey, can you give me a hand with this? We're gonna try to fix the gate in the horse pen, and he seems to think that he's got this grand idea for reducing the amount of mud where the horses are. My hope is down the drain. I don't have much hope that this is gonna work. I've just accepted that it's gross, it's muddy. We're just gonna live through it till it freezes. So we're gonna get tackling a few things on this chilly Saturday morning. Your farming outfit? You look like you're not ready to farm. You look like you're not ready to farm. Look, the holes are gone. Yeah. Sweet deal. Now it just looks like another muddy mess, but that's okay. We really need to get your kid's potty out of there. What's it doing in here anyways? The little green frog potty, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Can you go grab it and throw it to me? The slide is in there because I was using it to prop up my camera today. What's it doing in here? I don't even know. Story of my life, I think. I'm snagged. I got... there we go. Just gonna set that right there. It's fine. Uh-oh. I stepped on the cat's foot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let's see Tink. Let's see Tink. Where's your boots, honey? Whoa, so slippery. Okay, puppies. My goodness. Just trying to see the kitten. Hi, kitty.
Her name is Tink.
Her name is Tink. That's right. Then we've got Gypsy and Nora and Tika. Tika.
A few pictures, maybe.
All right, let's dump it over here. There's a nice little hollow spot in the stump that we can put it. You see that little hole in the stump? They're fighting you. I'm just kidding. They think you have grain. Quick, you gotta be fast. There you go. Whoa! Stinky boys! So I need to get one of those, like a mineral tub of some kind, but then I have to put like a piece of rubber over top of it so that the rain doesn't solidify it. The other, like the girls have their mineral tubs in their shelter, which if I screwed something to the wall in the dog house or the goat house, then that would work too. But
this is my favorite one.
You like Titan?
Yeah.
So another piece of news would be that I have to work on, well, actually I sent out DNA testing for Grant and Titan for now, as well as Robin and Winnie. Those are the two does, because I just found out that Titan's dad is a carrier for G6S, and maybe I'll just like put a little blurb here on the video so that you guys can see what that's all about. Yeah, and then Robin, I purchased her bred to the same buck that is Titan's dad, which I did not know he was a carrier at the time. The breeder herself found out after she sold them to me. So it was just all around a really unfortunate situation. A carrier is not a big deal. It does not affect their overall health, but if you breed a carrier to a carrier, so say if Grant were a carrier and then Winnie was a carrier, their offspring could be affected, which means that they usually don't live very long and they are very sickly. So I am awaiting test results for that. It's a one-time DNA test, and hopefully we get the all clear. My biggest, I think, worst case scenario would be that Grant and Robin are carriers. If Grant's a carrier, then I have to test all of my does like right away, because that means that if I bred him as a carrier buck to a doe that's a carrier, I could have some sick kids. So yeah, just another aspect of registered goat breeding. Specifically, it affects Nubians. So I am doing my due diligence, and hopefully he's all good. He, in his lineage, he does have like normal G6S goats in his history. So it's fairly unlikely that he's going to be a carrier. Titan here has I don't even know what the percentage is. I would say like a 50-50 chance to be a carrier or not, but it might be lower because his dad is a carrier, but his mom is not. And so, yeah, just kind of some lame stuff. We'll get it figured out. I think my husband wants me to come help and not be lazy. No, Jenny. You can't go out, sweet boy. No, you gotta stay in. So stinky. Forgot my tripod. All right. Be nice to each other. If you want to know why the quad is there, it's because, oh, now he wants me. What does he want? It was the hay net. That's what got left out there. So he honked at me. Hey. I feel like I have no motivation and no energy left. It's actually insane how much my energy changes when we go from summer to fall and into winter. It's like I don't know. I have such a hard time getting up and getting going, getting stuff done. I feel like my whole body goes into like hibernation mode. My hand is gross. You want to hold it? Yeah, maybe not. They're kind of nasty. Yeah, don't touch you. Ah. So it's like my body starts going into hibernation mode. We get Peaches is being very chatty. We get a lot less light. Our days are quite a bit shorter, and I mean, just the chill in the air, everything, I just feels like it just slows down, which is, I think, par the course after having a really busy summer, but the work's not done yet, and so it's kind of like I want to slow it down and start just enjoying the reprieve of winter in like a different way. I have 3 months before things get really, really busy with kidding season and milking and bottle feeding, and it's going to be absolutely crazy. So I think I'm craving some time to just shh and rest, I guess, but I'm just like, okay, just keep going one step at a time, pick up something here, pick up something here, fix this, fix that. And part of it too is like, I mean, my husband is my best friend, but we also have differences of opinion on things, and one of them being like the different things that we're gonna tackle. He has his own train of thought, and I have my own train of thought. And so then it's kind of frustrating, especially when there's like a limited amount of time to actually get stuff done. And then he's, off doing something, and I'm like, I don't think that fits, like, as far as, the priority, what kind of items are high up on our priority list. But yeah, like I said, he's got his own train of thought, and I've got my own train of thought, and that's how we balance each other out. Is he kind of does his thing and I do my thing, and try to communicate the best way we can to express what needs, like projects that need to be finished. And like this, right? I mean, the trenches are all filled in, so that's a huge thing. Of course, there's many other projects that need to get tackled, which is part of what he's doing. His mindset is he's in the tractor, he's pushing dirt anyways, so he might as well push dirt in the horse pen too. Versus my brain goes like, do the bare minimum, fill in the trenches, restable the waterer in the horse pen, which I should show you guys because it's very precarious. The whole trench settled, which knocked our automatic waterer sideways, and so it overflowed a few weeks back, and so now that whole trench needs to be refilled in and packed down. And so his mind is probably, I'm moving dirt already, I might as well try to get the pen less mucky. And I'm like, no, just deal with the trenches and let's move on to the next project, because it's gonna be muddy. You could spend 2 hours trying to figure that out and it's still gonna be mucky and disgusting, versus let's do what we know we can fix and then save the lesser priority items for later. Anyways, it's a good thing that not everybody's like me, because the world would be a boring place, very likely. Anyways, I'm gonna go actually try to be useful, even though I feel like curling up under a blanket and doing absolutely nothing.